Welcome to Provo, Utah, Lavelle Edwards Stadium, home to the 1984 national champion BYU Cougars, and this, one of the more intimidating venues in all of college football. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the TCU Horned Frogs taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Horned Frogs will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get it to the edge. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only
pressed the
pick,
wrong
but
fucking
on the
button.
great return to improve this field position.
Oh my fucking
Well,
goodness. First pass of the
this
game, now I
defense
pressed
is
the
not
wrong
one of the
fucking
better
button.
units against the pass. They're trying to change that
Well,
here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early.
So
That should be
fucking annoying.
massive for their confidence.
Wrong fucking
Great
button.
place to start for this offense. Hands it off. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red
I'm
zone.
so fucking mad, bro. Wrong fucking button.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Hoover. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. First down marker just short of the goal line. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Fired in from the red zone for the
I'm so
score.
fucking wrong.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Fucking right.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Back to throw, it's Baker. The short hands, it's Bachmeier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Bachmeier. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football, great gain, great job on the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Dropping back, it's Baker. Throws to the wideout.
Where is he going with the... Oh my goodness.
You want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that
wide
turns into an interception.
open.
He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football.
It's been like this all fucking season.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the tight end.
Fucking goodness, bro.
Looking to fire. Caught near the sideline, it's Emmanuel. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Takes it from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Fucking goodness, bro. Just make the catch. Just make the catch, bro. You better than the DB. You better than the fucking DB, bro.
That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
Hand off from the shotgun.
You better than the fucking DB,
we'll give
bro.
him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
God damn, bro.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Going up top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Oh, the lag.
Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. But great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
One of us got it, but I was right there. Oh my fucking goodness.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Baker. Makes the grab on the left. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pick up, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. BYU trying to make this red zone trip pay off. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Bro. God. I'm just not gonna win this season, bro. I'm just not gonna win this season. It's fucking man coverage, bro. He has the outside. He just underthrows it. He just fucking underthrows it. The first one I could take, it was me. It was an accidental press play. He just underthrows it for no fucking reason.
On the run, it's Palmer. And this one will be
all the fucking outside. And he underthrows
it. Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
It's going to be a struggle. So fucking much of this.
Off play action. Under fire.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense trying to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll leave it with him. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
You wonder about that play call on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play now deep in the opponent's territory. The defense has just been dominant on this drive.
I should The score should be at least tied up, if not 14-7, bro. Oh, just playing with this fucking freshman quarterback, bro. It's just...
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
Once again, my receivers are better than your fucking DBs. Another team that my receivers are better than their DBs. But my quarterback just can't put it on the fucking money.
The Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking. It's blocked. He couldn't get it away. Give him 6. Touchdown, BYU.
And you got to get penetration right away on these punt blocks. They get penetration, get in the backfield, get right in the punter's lap, get their hands on it. And
another
then
team,
what?
my receivers just better across the board. All 4 of my fucking receivers
all the way
better
back
across the
to
board.
the house.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Rutgers is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know.
I don't need
They're trailing by 10 to Ohio State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So backing up with that penalty, and they can feel their own goalpost looming over their shoulder. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because, you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner will be brought down. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They send the tight end in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Hart. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, BYU. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver,
Yeah,
he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Wide receiver going in motion. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's James. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
I hate when he does that. It's no need to
Looking
switch.
to throw, it's Hoover. Got his man on the outside. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Rides the back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It just fucking...
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back has it. Toss to the outside.
Oh my goodness. Let me get through one of those fucking holes.
Picked up a few on that one.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
I'm able to pick up one of those fucking holes.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
And the Cougars line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Baker. Makes the grab. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon
I'll
at the
take
punter.
that over the sack.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive.
I don't even know how.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It is deafening in here, soaked in noise. Wants to throw. It's Hoover. Under fire. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
What's the point of having all those blockers if nobody blocks? It's like every three.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. On the ground, it's Hart. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. BYU lines up quickly. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly out to the tight end. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
One of these guys are blitzing.
Making side adjustments here. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
If I had
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Baker. Oh, he makes the catch. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you set yourself up now in 4th and inches. A quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
Yo, I'm trying to see how the fuck he's getting through so.
They're nose to nose at the midfield stripe on 4th and inches. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I'm trying to see how. Well,
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
I'm thankful.
He'll keep it on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I didn't have to call a timeout.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Baker. Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They'll immediately call timeout.
I'll take that. I should have thrown it away. I should have thrown it away. I had more than enough time to. Damn.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass, it's Baker. Quarterback now breaking the field. He throws one to the left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
The Cougars are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. He's looking downfield to throw. He lets it fly. And that is intercepted.
Look at this boost.
3 on the day. Bringing it back. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first
Speed
half.
bursts. My guy has a few steps. He speed bursts to defend the pass, and the other guy comes from way on the opposite side of the field to catch the tip, bro. Oh my fucking goodness, bro. He comes from way on the opposite side of the field to make the interception.
BYU will try to boot it deep to start the second half.
Because the fucking cornerback he speed bursts when he's oh my goodness. He's shutting by a fucking few steps. And I'm leading the guy. Oh my goodness. It has to be better fucking year 3 with these quarterbacks, bro. It has to be better. It has to be fucking better. Like, I don't... all the open space. I'm throwing it...
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's James. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
All the open space to the
everybody's
left.
looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback going straight.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down, and he just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
To the air, it's Hoover. Makes the catch. It's James. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And it's need to switch, bro.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
I got everybody lined up. Every fucking body lined up. And they just flip plays. They just flip assignments.
And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. He'll off one deep down the left side.
Look, he won't go up. He won't go up for the pick.
Man, if you're gonna win games,
yeah, I threw 3 picks.
Got to hit on the home run type plays.
Guy fucking speed burst his foot, the knockdown, and the fucking they cost us the tip. But I'm right there, right fucking there. I'm right there, waiting on the fucking ball.
Coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team.
Cause why?
From the gun, wants to pass.
Because I don't understand why.
I don't understand. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll
Shit's so fucking annoying. You got that because the fucking game just made me. It just flips fucking assignment.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy.
That's the only way you got that, because the fucking game just flips assignment.
And get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't
so
thrown
fucking
into the
annoying,
end zone.
man.
You got to read the coverage.
It just flips fucking assignment.
Him do the rest.
They're coming out to tee it up for the
no
kickoff,
fucking
and that
reason.
last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Oh my goodness.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
You just got lucky on that play. Well, you've been getting lucky all fucking game. All fucking game, you've been getting lucky. All fucking game you've been getting lucky. Outside of the fucking first pick.
I just accidentally pressed the button.
His drive will open from the 15. Dropping back, it's Baker. A little release to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Cougars racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Phillips. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he could see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
He just all fucking game you've been getting lucky. Let me get lucky. Let me get lucky with these same fucking plays, bro.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down.
I was late on that. I was late on that pass.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Oh, my fucking goodness.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back, trying to get the corner. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
You know, it looks like they just flip the ball and everything just magically works. You know why this toss to the left works? Because the wide receivers block. You know, I know you don't say that very often. Most of the time they want to run out, you know, get the glory, catch the ball, but they got to do a good job of blocking. When you toss it on the perimeter, those guys are pivotal for this play to have success. Really good job blocking on the perimeter.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Hart. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
So fucking annoying, bro. Look.
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
He has both hands on the fucking ball.
Return, and they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. It'll be a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And the draw play, you know, it's about looking over here, look for pass, and then slip it in real quick. Defense, too quick getting in the backfield, caging that ball, making it stay in the middle of the field, getting a big TFL.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the boot, looking for his man. Lobs it off the back foot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
That is going to give that wide receiver nightmares, man. He was wide open. I don't know if there was a coverage bust on the back end, but that is a play that this dude needs to make.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner will be brought down. BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
I should stay and keep going because you guys should keep going.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the 1st down.
Quickly complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
He's going upfield, but he somehow turns back.
From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Rottmeyer. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He wants to throw it again. Touchdown, Cougars. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Palmer. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but You get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Catch in the middle, it's Baker. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Fires to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the right. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time on target. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass.
That's a good job by the defense understanding the sideline is an extra defender, right? Like, I got to take away the inside a little bit and then play that ball, but make him throw a great throw all the way to the outside of the field, and he didn't do it on that play.
Behind the chains now on second and long. To the ground with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They're going to ride this running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
And the Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Rushes on him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Hart. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Buckmeyer. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Cougars in the hurry-up.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football, man.
Guys just can't hold on to the fucking ball, bro. These guys just can't hold on to the fucking ball.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Past the sticks, and he may get more. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. This BYU offense set up with another 1st down. To the air, it's Baker. Extending the play. Zings it complete to the right. Open space at the 25.
Which offensive lineman is downfield?
He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A 1st down for the offense. He's looking to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Emmanuel. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Phillips. And good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Emmanuel. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougar! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Just lag.
Looking for a man. It's Hoover. He lets one fly deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Makes the grab inside the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed in the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. This defense might be reeling after those last two, and now facing first and goal.
Why is it
Wide receiver going in motion.
Look.
Power ahead.
I don't know why it's flipping. Why is it constantly flipping?
And this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job
can't do nothing
getting
about
penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass.
Oh my goodness. Once again, I'm right there to jump in. I'm literally
and this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. To throw, it's Hoover.
Oh my goodness.
Swings it out to his running back. And he strides his way into the end zone.
Good fucking play. I read it though, but I just couldn't get there. I read it.
This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss.
I read it. I just couldn't get there.
Pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right.
Wow.
He gets it in there again, scored the touchdown, got the 2. He's doing his part to mount the comeback. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
That last completion sets him up on second down. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Catch in the middle. It's Bonner. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Plows through the defense. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. BYU with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls in the deep ball. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The clock and the scoreboard on their side as they come to the line, 1st and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, BYU!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. To the air, it's Hoover. Pulls it in, it's Payne. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to have to get more aggressive throwing downfield.
They're going to have to take shots, but I know that, right? The defense knows that. I'm going to stay deep, and I'm going to let you complete all these passes underneath because the clock running is my friend.
Oh, my
They'll
goodness.
go to work in the air on 2nd down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do.
3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season.